Greetings, loyal viewers. Coming on here really quick to give you mine, in no particular rating order, 5 most anticipated games that we know to be coming out in 2025. Let's go ahead and kick off this list with something simple and is actually coming out a couple of days after this video goes up, and that's Dynasty Warriors Origins. Now, as a big fan of the PS2 era Dynasty Warriors games, especially 3 and 4, I will say I am super looking forward to this because it looks like a real return to form for the franchise, and it not only looks really good, but it looks like it'll be still running at a very stable 60 FPS, at least based on what we've seen so far anyway. And it'll definitely still feature some of the few notable innovations that mainly the spin-off games have been taking, but all in all, this one looks like it'll definitely be a really fun return to form for a franchise that, let's be honest, has been needing a win for quite a while. Next up is a game that doesn't have an exact release date, and it won't be the first one I mention here either, and that's Croc Legend of the Gobos. This one, like with a lot of people, took me by surprise last year when it was first announced. But all in all, I'm really excited for this one because not only will it be getting a nice HD polish to it, as well as some optional filters that you can place over it for customization options, but the controls will be updated to have freeform movement both for Croc himself as well as the game camera. So putting that all together, this is a HD port of an old classic that I am definitely looking forward to the most. Next up is a game that I honestly am cautiously optimistic for certain reasons, not the least of which being the studio behind it having a very hit and miss track record, that being Rebellion, and that's of course their newest game, Atomfall. All in all, it's definitely looking to be their most ambitious game to date, and I do have to applaud them considering their track record. After all, we're talking about the same people that made one of the worst first-person shooter games I've ever played in my life, that being Rogue Warrior. So for them to have come this far, I think is quite the accomplishment in of itself. And the last game that we'll be talking about for this list will be what is, for me, my most personal anticipated game of the year, that being Obsidian Entertainment's Avowed. Now, this one definitely looks like it'll be, I don't want to say their most ambitious, but definitely looks like their biggest scale game to date, which, given Obsidian Entertainment's track record of being able to do a lot with very little, usually, I think this would be a good proving moment for them to show what they are capable of when they have a lot more money behind them.